Hello gamers, and welcome back to the top 10 skilling highlights. Last month we saw over 40 quality submissions from the community, and in this month of July we are really looking forward to seeing what you're all capable of. To begin things this month, we have once again received 10 fantastic submissions from the community, and we are eager to show you them all today. But before we begin, we wanted to tell you that if you would like to send in your own submission and break into the next top 10 list, then you can do so by joining our Discord server. We have an invite link ready for you to use in the description box, which will allow you to join our server. Joining the Discord is the best way to send in your submissions, so feel free to join our community and hopefully we will see you in the next list. We also wanted to remind the RuneScape 3 community that we are still looking for submissions. We have received some submissions already for a RuneScape 3 top 10 skilling highlights episode, but not enough to create a list yet. Feel free to join our Discord if you are a RuneScape 3 player, and hopefully we'll be able to put together a top 10 for your community. Other than that, with all things said and done, let's get into this week's top 10 skilling highlights. Starting things off at number 10, we have Mindforce, who has found himself a brand new friend.
Slayer, a skill enjoyed by many for its versatile nature and constantly changing meta. An added perk of slaying is the potential on certain monsters of receiving a pet. Mindforce got his first Kraken pet at only 35 KC. I hope he has similar luck on the Smoke Devil pet one day.
At number 9, we have Meren, who has also found herself a brand new buddy.
Agility has changed a lot over the years, with the different rooftop courses being added to the game, as well as various mini-games for agility training. Along with Marks of Grace, players have a chance of achieving the Squirrel pet while training agility. Meren got hers at only 52 agility.
At 8 this week, we have Blade, by the way, who has taken Oxycate to another level.
Multi-logging different accounts and multitasking between different goals has become a pastime for most skillers in the game today. Blade, by the way, has taken it further than I've ever seen by training up to 62 different accounts at the same time, with goals of making progress on each of them. Check out his stream sometime to see all the action live for yourself.
Coming in at number 7, we have Oxycate on their level 3 skiller.
When it comes to multi-skilling, one of the easiest skills to do during other skills is fletching. You can do bolts, or make arrows, or even do like Oxycate does, and make mithril darts during agility. With 70 mil fletching already under their belt, I'm curious to see how much they will do during the rest of agility.
At number 6, we have a friend of the series in the form of Wytch, who has been doing a bit of farming.
One of my favorite skills, and many others as well, is farming. Lots of variety and different methods to use in achieving farming XP. A series favorite of ours, Wytch, has hit the halfway point in farming and makes sure he does his runs when he isn't off training his other post 99 goals. Good luck on 200 mil.
Coming in at number 5, we have Loug, who has also been doing some farming.
As if keeping up with farm runs constantly wasn't enough of a challenge at times, imagine gathering all of the seeds you need for the skill without being able to trade. Loug is keeping up with his Spori and has also hit the halfway point in farming on his Iron Man.
At number 4, we have Jeb.
Competitions take place frequently within the OSRS skilling community, and they always bring out the best in people when they take part in these competitions. Jeb played 65 out of 72 hours in a competition, and during that time gained 99 herblore and crafting from scratch. With help from the GP swapping services from Endland Swaps, it's nice to see people like him coming over from RS3 and taking their skilling so seriously on old school.
At 3, we have Rithvik, who has been spending some time at the seaside.
Some of the more challenging skills in OSRS are the gathering skills: mining, fishing, woodcutting, and hunter. Rithvik is no stranger to the gathering skills, and judging by this submission has no plans on stopping at any point soon. With 100 mil fishing under his belt, he continues to hop between different skills, achieving different goals that he has right now.
Coming in at number 2, we have Shabot, who has been doing a lot of mining.
One of the more challenging and often avoided skills is mining. However, there are various methods that can be used for training the skill, such as motherlode mine, volcanic mine, and granite. The challenge of mining did not stop Shabot from achieving 200 mil XP in the skill. He plans to continue with various methods, as well as going for 200 mil farming.
At the top of our list this week, coming in at number 1, we have an elite level gamer in the form of Moxie, who has broken a record that was held for over 4 years.
There have been many impressive records set over the past few months and years, and for competitive skillers, raising the bar is a never-ending battle. At number 1 on our list this week, Moxie has beaten the yearly XP record that was set nearly 2,000 days ago by Link's Titan himself. With 2 billion XP gained in a year's time, it's safe to say we will hopefully be seeing Moxie on our series again one day. Congratulations to them on the year XP record.
And that was this week's top 10 skinning highlights. Once again, I would like to thank everyone who sent in their submissions for our list this week, and if you didn't break into the top 10 for this episode, then don't worry. You might make it into the next episode, so keep sending in your submissions, and we'll see you in our next list. We have opened the Skinning Archive over on Instagram and Twitter. Every week we update both the Instagram and Twitter handles for the Skinning Archive with our top 10 for this week's episode, and you can also find the submissions from previous episodes that we have archived for your viewing. Follow us over on Instagram and Twitter to help grow the series. We appreciate all support from the community. Before we end this week's episode, we wanted to once again remind players over in the RuneScape 3 community that we are trying to put together a top 10 for your game. Feel free to use the invite link to our Discord server to send in your submissions, and we will put together a top 10 for RuneScape 3 once we have received enough submissions. Whether you are a level 3 skiller, or a 10 HP account, or if you play one of the Iron Man modes, or you've recently achieved level 99 in a skill, or a skinning pet, we welcome all submissions from the community. If the quality of the submission is good enough to make it into our list, then we will feature you in our next episode. We don't discriminate against what type of player you are or how you play the game, so feel free to join our Discord and send your submissions in. Every player who is featured in our list this week can be found in the description box below this video. We feature all social media for everyone who makes it into our list, including their Twitch and YouTube channels, and if you like their submission, then why not follow them and keep up to date with their recent progress on their accounts. With that said and done, thank you for watching this week's top 10 skinning highlights. We will see you all next week in our next top 10. Goodbye for now.